So I went to a conference a couple of days ago, and they were talking about transactional and transformative leaders, and it started making me think about leaders that I've experienced, people that I've spoken to, that I've linked in with, and it's very easy. Transactional leaders, bosses, or whatever your leader is. It is they're the ones that 80%, I think it is, of bosses are transactional. They ask you to do your 9 till 5, or they ask you to do something. In return, you get paid a salary, bonus, or whatever that is. But there's a clear distinction of you have a job description, you have a job specification, and you need to turn up and you need to do those certain things to be a transactional leader. There's nothing wrong with those sort of leaders. For example, Bill Gates was one. He talked about his Microsoft employees who were the best people that he could afford. And so they were quite clearly, it was done on a transactional basis rather than anything else. A transformative leader, wow, these are like your Elon Musks, they're your Richard Bransons, they're your Steve Jobs. Now, these are the guys that really fire people up. They get people working for them. It's not based on monetary. It's based on being part of a team, his team, their team, and it's really interesting to work with someone like that. It's someone that I work with, and he very much makes himself an equal to you. He makes himself a leader, but a leader of men rather than saying, you need to turn up at 9 o'clock and you need to do your 7, 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours, whatever it is, to be remunerated. So these transformational leaders, these guys really, basically, they're the sorts of people that will make you do 10 till like 9 till 9, 9 till 12. They're the guys that will say, you really need to do this. We need to get this done. We need to get this this project done in such a tight deadline. And you just forget yourself. You forget that you've been working there for 6 months and you've delivered all these wonderful things. So working for Elon Musk at SpaceX or Tesla must be incredibly inspiring and incredible. But that's not for everyone. Some people have family lives, some people have other interests, and they don't want to work for such a leader. So when you go into a job, just last thing, transformative leaders often need transactional managers, because within the team you need to be able to do things transactionally as well as transformational, and often Bill Gates in Microsoft had transformative managers as well. So often it's not necessarily one type fits the whole of the business. It's you need the different types of leaders, and there are another probably, I think it's like 15 or 18 different types of leaders as well. So you need to just think about, when you're creating a team, all the different facets that you need within your team, and then you need to employ people that way, rather than doing just saying, oh, well, I want transformative leaders and managers. It just doesn't work, because they don't care about the detail. Transactional people worry about the detail and being able to do it on time, on budget. So there is no one size fits all, but I would say when you go for a job interview, for example, think about what sort of leader they are, think what sort of leader you want, and what sort of person that you want to work for, and it'll be interesting. I think it's one of the most interesting things, thinking about what a leader is and what they provide to you and what you provide to them. So have a think about it. By all means, follow me, subscribe to me, retweet, or follow me. That'd be fantastic. All right, thanks, guys, and